Mercedes-AMG Interview Lounge.
It's so creepy to be in a Zoom room with Niall Horan as he's posing in all these suggestive, pornographic poses. Hi, Niall.
It's PG, Elvis. Keep it clean.
Of course it is. You keep it clean. Here we are in the Mercedes-Benz Interview Lounge. Niall Horan actually interrupted a golf game with his cousin just to talk to us.
Are you for real?
Yeah, absolutely. He's golfing right now, Froggy.
I'm so jealous.
I know.
Yeah, I'm not joking around. I'm going to switch the Zoom around. There it is.
Oh, nice.
So you're in London at some golf course. We're going to send people over. They're going to come bother you.
Please don't do that. You've already interrupted enough, okay?
Okay, fine. Screw me. So I'll tell you a story. So right around St. Patrick's Day time in March, Niall was actually not only coming onto the show, we were going to go down to the pub down the street and sing songs and do shots and all sorts of things. And, of course, creepy COVID decided to cancel all that. Yeah. And then that was it. Poof, you disappeared. We missed you.
I know. I was in LA. I was doing Corden. I was doing a week on Corden, which we got to do. And then the week of album release, I was going to be in New York. I was going to come and do that with you guys. I had planned on all TV shows, etc., the whole St. Patrick's Day thing, album release, me being Irish, sounds great. But then, as you say, COVID came along and wiped all that one clean.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Obviously, your hair has grown very long during COVID-19.
Yeah. I'm kind of into it now. You know that? I feel like
keep it. I like it.
It must be nice to have hair. What's that like?
I know.
Froggy and I, we have no hair. Hey, so I'm intrigued. I know that you love being on a stage, Niall. You love having a band behind you and fans in front of you. And of course, poof, that all went up in smoke for now. But you're doing this live streaming performance at Royal Albert Hall in London, November 7th. You know, you grow up as a musician, as an artist. Oh my God, I get to play Royal Albert Hall. Well, you do. Unfortunately, no one's going to be there.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. No, I wanted to do a virtual gig and with a difference. The first venue I thought of was Royal Albert Hall. For those of you who don't know what Royal Albert Hall looks like, it's the most beautiful room. It's just incredible. Have a Google. But that was my first choice, and thankfully we got it. Yeah, and I know I've played the Royal Albert Hall on a couple of different occasions before. But this time it's going to be definitely different because, as you say, there's going to be no one there. I'm not even allowed to bring friends or anything.
Not even like you can't bring any of your family members, nothing?
No, we're on like some sort of traffic light tiered system in lockdown over here. And we're in tier 2 at the moment, which means that you can't have a certain amount of people in the same place at the same time and you can't mix households. I don't know. I'm not sure.
I'll tell you, though, in the very beginning of the pandemic, we were doing virtual concerts with artists in their living rooms and things. And it was all kind of like this Zoom room is now, very raw, very unprofessional looking. Something tells me once you hit the stage at Royal Albert Hall, there's going to be a slick look to it. I mean, they've figured out how to produce these things in a way where it's now beautiful to watch. I mean, is this going to be the case with your performance?
Yeah, 100%. First of all, we got lucky with the room. I mean, it's the most regal looking. It's in a circle, first of all, so that helps, and for the shooting of it. It's got these old red theater seats. It's going to look incredible. We were obviously going to light it up lovely as well, and it's just going to be amazing. And the production teams that are putting these things together, as you say, they're tour standard. They're as good as you can get in certain terms of like touring stages. So it's going to look amazing, and also gives me a chance to play the album that I never got to perform effectively. Yeah, and in turn, I assume we'll touch on it in a second, but giving away all the money to our crews.
We'll talk about that. Let's not wait. Let's talk about it now. Where will all the proceeds go?
Yeah, every single penny that's made is going to go, first of all, to my crew, who we didn't tour with this year. I would have toured with. They're like family to us, and I didn't get to tour, so which means if they don't tour, they don't make money, and sadly, and they've been kind of left behind by the furlough scheme, if you like, because they work in a 4.5 billion industry to the UK, for instance, and they were completely left. The engine room of the arts industry was completely left behind. So I didn't think that was right, and the government weren't going to do anything about it. So I thought it's in the artists' hands now, and I urge other artists to do what I'm doing. And I'm not saying everyone give Niall credit. But if there's people coming to do these gigs, have a think about where the money goes.
By the way, Niall Horan's here with us. We're going to play some music in just a second. A song written with you and another artist, Ash, who you've never met in person. You wrote the song over FaceTime, I guess. We'll get into that in a second. By the way, what hole are you on?
I'm on the 6th. I'm just about to play the 6th hole. I sat.
And what's your score? And what's your score so far? Are you even? 1 under, 2 under?
Froggy.
I think I'm 3 over. I'm all over.
Oh, that's not good.
It's a very windy day here in London.
Oh, let's not blame Mother Nature for your inadequacies.
Listen, Elvis. It's man versus the elements out here.
I
know. It's like,
I know.
If I was to tell the truth, it's like the day after tomorrow out here. It's apocalyptic.
It's the only reason.
So, back to what we were talking about, here in New York City, of course, with Broadway all shut down and off Broadway, and of course the West End Theatre District in London and concerts, people tend to forget, well, there's more to it than just Niall. Oh, poor Niall can't perform. Well, there are thousands of people who depend on those performances, and the fact that you're giving back to them, you are a nice guy. I'm now convinced.
Yeah, no,